So I'm Roger Gewolb, and I'm a financial services and fintech serial entrepreneur and a media pundit. I talk about various things in the media, consumer affairs mainly, consumer finance. And I spend a fair amount of time in there with people involved in blockchain, to a certain extent digital currencies. And it's a real pleasure to work with these people who are the brightest I've ever seen, all very young and very full of enthusiasm. But here's the thing. They talk all the time about democratization, as they call it, how they're democratizing the world, decentralizing, distributed, ledgering everything, making everything fair, making everything available to everyone. But the thing is, which I keep trying to tell them, as I just did in there, it really is very undemocratic what they're doing, because 18% of the British public, for example, is over 65 years old. 28.5% of the British working public, that's people 16 to 74, they're over 65. And very few of those people understand what the hell these people are talking about. That's very undemocratic. They're not included. It's a huge economic buying power, obviously. And as I try to explain to them, at the rate things are moving, by the time their careers, those guys and girls in there, doing these incredible things, breaking things and moving fast, creating wonderful things for us to use, iPhones and things that nobody's ever built things with such mass adoptive success before. But by the time their flame burns out, these older people will still be here. That's how fast things are happening. They won't be dead. They won't die off. So I say, you guys are going to be dinosaurs by the time these people are gone. So you really do need to include them in your plans. You really need to be democratic. And since you're so good at making things that everybody can use with great ease, you need to find a way to enroll this almost third of the population, at least in this country, into what you're doing. And the more that you jazz it up with buzzwords, the more that you make it arcane and impossible to understand and over-technical, the more you geek it up, in other words, the further and further away they are, the less and less interest they're going to have, the more and more marginalized they're going to feel, and you're hurting nobody but yourself. And you might actually even learn something from them. Thank you.